All right, welcome back to the channel, you guys. Shelby here, and we have my 2023 Gen 3 Ford Raptor, the standard, not the R, so it's got the twin turbo EcoBoost in it, which I have been hopefully putting through the paces here, little slowly but surely, I guess. But learning about the truck, learning about off-roading in general, and about the community, as I came from the Porsche build kind of thing, the 987 twin turbo build I did last 2 years, and now in a whole different genre with the Raptor trucks, which has been super fun, learning about these things and seeing what they're capable of. So I've linked up with Tyson over at Hammer Built in Texas. You can check out his website, www.hpbuilt.shop, I believe, and his website will be in the description below, so you can check it out. But yeah, he's been helping me kind of figure out what to do with this thing. Slowly but surely going to get this thing kind of pimped out to accommodate what I envision for what I want in the truck and how I want it to perform. So got the wheels on there, the methods already, just 17s, pretty basic OEM tires still, the BFG is on there, and that changed the offset just slightly, give it a little bit more of an aggressive stance. And then right now in the back seat, I have some Geyser front springs for the truck, just the fronts for now. I want to try them out with just the fronts first and stiffen up that front just a little bit. And then the next thing we're going to do, and what this video is all about, is really checking out what the stock suspension can do over some, I guess, rough rolling terrain. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not a desert guy. Like, I didn't grow up running trucks. Obviously there's a lot of guys on YouTube that know that stuff much better than I do, but I got a little play place near my house that we can take the truck, and it's got some pretty aggressive, not super deep, but kind of short, compact, almost like motocross whoops to test out the stock suspension. So that's what this video is about, is showing what the truck can do stock with some really aggressive rollers or whoops. And then what we're gonna do is Tyson's gonna get me dialed in with the SDI E-Click technology setup. So if you guys aren't familiar with that, basically with the live valve suspension, the shocks on this, the Fox stuff, it's runs off of its own, basically like ECU, right? Or a computer. So this actually enhances, and instead of like tuning an engine with a programmer or a tuner, you're tuning the suspension to its maximum performance and fine-tuning things to find those little additional areas of performance that maybe were left on the table by Ford. So we're gonna check out what stock does in this video. I'm gonna do a second follow-up video once I get the suspension tuned and set up and see what the differences look like. And if you guys have any questions about your Ford Raptors, whether it's tuning, suspension, components, hard parts, hit up Tyson over at hpbuilt.com or hpbuilt.shop and check out the link in the description and hit him up. He's a plethora of information and knowledge. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the video and see what this thing does stock. All right, you guys, we're out here in the foothills with the 23 Gen 3 Raptor, my buddy Andrew, and we're just playing around, gonna get some shots today. We've got the stock live valve suspension on here, and we're gonna be getting some before and after stuff once we put the SDI E-Click stuff on here. So we're gonna get some footy, cruise, have some fun, and then hopefully get some performance notable improvements, I guess, and hopefully not get bit by snakes out here. So we're gonna cruise. All right, for those of you that have followed the channel, you guys know that I've had this Gen 3 Raptor for a few months now, and I've got almost 5,000 miles on the truck, and it has been just such a wonderful experience getting to know the truck. What it can do in stock trim and form is just insane. And getting more familiar with the community, the Ford Raptor community, which is just like other car communities, are super tight knit. These people are obsessed with their vehicles and getting them enhanced and performing at the highest level, which is so cool. Makes me just ever continuing to expand my wish list of things I want for the truck, but I'm gonna try to keep them fairly simple, as I don't wanna get too crazy with voiding warranty or anything. But in stock trim, this thing is amazing. Like, getting out to these public lands like this and just enjoying what the truck can do in its right off the showroom floor condition is so cool. And I love that these places are only like 15-20 minutes from my house in Meridian, Idaho. I moved out here for access to the outdoors like this, and this is exactly what I wanted to do on my free time. So now I can go after work, I sell real estate, help people buy and invest and resell. So if you guys ever have anybody looking in Idaho, Boise, Meridian, Ada, Canyon County areas, let me know. I'd love to help them out. But in the meantime, enjoy this footage. We're running a little bit low on pressure, like 35 pounds, when we should be at like probably what, 15, 10?
Maybe
less.
20.
But it'll make a little difference for us. So we're gonna go ahead and try this out. All right, so we're getting side shots of a pretty aggressive roller section here. I got some hard pack whoops, and we're gonna be going between like 25 and 30 miles an hour, and just getting a side shot of how the suspension's functioning. And we did through a wash bed as well that you'll see, and just gonna see kind of how the OEM stuff does in Baja mode. And then once we get the SDI E-Click setup on, we'll do the same exact sections at similar speeds and see if we can tell a difference in those setups as well. So should be pretty fun. All right, so this is the best section that we could find to really make it a dramatic look for what the suspension's doing. And this is gonna be in slow motion. So as the truck enters into this, I guess this whoop section, which I said, they're fairly close together. They're not that deep, they're kind of shallow. So they're not like long rolling whoops, but you can really see full articulation of the truck as it kind of goes through these. And it's really not that bad for a stock rig. Very impressive. And realize I need to keep my foot off the brake as I get those wheels off the ground in some of those spots. But as we're going through these sections, it's noticeable that you're getting, a side or up to down or front to back kind of buck or kick. And obviously we're probably, I don't know if we're testing this right or even doing this correctly, but what we're gonna do is do this same section after we get the SDI E-Click and really see if there's any enhancement in how the dampening and the rebound is affected through these really volatile whoop sections. So hopefully this gives us a good picture of a place to start as we start this venture.
What's the suspension called? IFS or?
Live valve, and there's a 5-link rear.
Oh, 5-link, yeah, that's it.
So that's a little different from the Gen 2s. Dang, dude. That looks pretty gnarly. Full squat, dude. Still doesn't rub. That's insane. Clearance all the way around.
Did you say clearance?
Clearance. Well, there you go. There's a 37-inch tire tucked up in there. Ready for bed. All right, so thanks for watching the video, you guys. Let me know what you guys think, what type of terrain I need to be looking for to really test this stuff out to the best of the truck's ability and what's most applicable. I don't know, these might be a little bit too close together and maybe not deep enough, but it's what I got close by, and I definitely know that it's showing full compression and rebound of the suspension in stock form. So hopefully we can see a difference with the E-Click, the SDI stuff, and how it responds to that aggressive jarring, and maybe it'll smooth it out, who knows. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Hit up Tyson over at hpbuilt.shop for your insights and your Raptor needs, and let me know what else you guys want to see about the Gen 3 and why I love mine so much. So thanks for watching.